Gods and Monsters, Episode 3. Anubis, the god who guided souls. Before pyramids pierced the sky, before pharaohs ruled from stone, the Egyptians told stories of gods that walked the earth. Among them was Anubis. Mysterious, silent, jackal-headed. Anubis was the guardian of the dead, not a god of death, but the one who prepares you to face it. In Egyptian mythology, every god had a purpose. Ra ruled the sun. Osiris judged the dead. But it was Anubis who met you first, as your heart stopped beating. He was born to Nephthys, goddess of mourning, and Osiris, lord of the underworld. But Nephthys was married to Set, the god of chaos. Fearing his wrath, she hid the child. Isis, Osiris's wife, found the baby and raised him in secret, like her own. Set, god of chaos, burned with envy. Osiris ruled peacefully, loved by gods and mortals alike. Set wanted the throne, so he murdered Osiris. The gods were shaken, but it was Anubis who stepped forward. He didn't cry, he prepared. Anubis performed the first mummification, wrapping Osiris's body, speaking sacred spells, protecting him for the journey into the afterlife. Thus, he became patron of embalmers and master of funerary rites. When mortals died, they did not rest. Their souls traveled through Duat, the Egyptian underworld, and at every step, Anubis walked beside them. Torch in hand, he led the dead, not toward peace, but toward judgment. Deep within Duat stood the Hall of Two Truths, where the soul would face a test, not of strength, but of truth. Anubis stood before the scale. He placed the heart of the dead on one side, and a single white feather, the feather of Ma'at, on the other. A heart as light as the feather meant a righteous life. The soul would pass into the eternal paradise, the field of reeds. But if the heart was heavy with sin, one fate remained. Ammit, the devourer, a beast with the head of a crocodile, the body of a lion, and the hindquarters of a hippo. She would consume the soul, erasing it from existence. You could lie to others, but not to Anubis. Not here. In the mortal realm, jackals prowled graves, so the Egyptians believed Anubis took that form to protect the dead from being disturbed. Priests prayed to him while preparing bodies. They wore jackal masks, invoked his name during embalming. The dead were buried with jars, spells, and tokens, all dedicated to Anubis, because without him, the soul was lost. Time moved on. Empires fell, but Anubis remained, in books, games, art, even skin, a symbol of death's dignity and the power of truth. He was never cruel, never kind. He did not punish or forgive. He simply weighed your heart,